building phases in the game of 7. Mizutani. Great with ball in hand for long periods of time. Just leaves their feet there at the breakdown. It's play on though. Japan, after that long build-up, now release. A little fly down the right-hand side. Tatsumi, that's a pure start, is it, from Japan? Yes, it is. Brilliant handling, and they take it away for the first try.
Tatsumi cut that one tight at the end there. But it's typical Japan. They're so patient, they're so persistent in attack. They're happy to go through phases, use their skills, trust their fitness. And it's Tatsumi who is the beneficiary here of that Japanese offense.
Good hands from the restart there via Williamson. Japan get in at the breakdown and force a penalty. They're back in possession. And again, they work it down the right side. This time around, they hit him with the switch, and it is, oh, that is brilliant work in the end from the try scorer, Tatsumi. She gets the first, she gets the second, and it was almost the return try assist, Greg O'Shea.
It doesn't get better than that, Sean. Look at this deep switch line, finds a space, sucks in a GB defender, hits the gap, but it's that last offload which makes the difference. The supporting of your player, being on hand to take that ball, and Tatsumi.
Yesterday wasn't part of their semi-final, but there's definitely so many elements within their game that can push them further.
Let's see if they can get a try to finish. Nagata feeding that scrum to get them underway. Siren's gone. New Zealand are through to the semi. No bother. They ain't going to get a try to finish it off. A well-deserved finish for Hanoko Tatsumi and Japan in the semi-final.
Yeah, what a finish for them. They worked so hard to get themselves into that position and striked. Extra player on the field, space on the outside. Sorensen McGee gets absolutely sucked in. And the finish on the outside, what a finish for them. It's not enough, obviously. They'll take a lot of pride from getting that try. Tatsumi there.
Going off what they saw earlier today. As we said, with France not scoring a point against Australia and Japan taking down Canada. Still plenty of time here for the Japanese though, and here's one try coming back in their favour as Tatsumi flies away, goes in under the posts. Still time.
Oh, there's plenty of time left in this, Sean. 4.5, actually, if you're Japan, who know how to get down the far end of the pitch. Ball in two hands again. Awesome work. Finds her support player who very smartly weaves her way back towards the touchline. Running away from the French defence and leaving one Japanese player in the middle. Very smart under the post. Should be an extra 2 points.
Restart's brought down by Heather Cowell, Great Britain. Nudging towards half-time. Nice offload. Brown has hit hard, but also kept the ball alive. So too did Cowell. Now Hsbc. That nice footwork that she has. Brown puts it on the toe this time. There's a lot of space out here, and Crompton has got wheels, but not the pickup that she needed, and now Japan look to punish late. Saigusa, they keep the ball alive really well, and they will punish. Crompton chasing back, but is not going to be able to bring down Hanoko Tatsumi. And Japan make Great Britain pay late in the half.
Tatsumi, so that's reward for effort. This is her first Sevens tournament of note. Part of the women's 15s team that went to the Rugby World Cup final. Lost to England, the world record 82,000 at Twickenham. But now she's here on her home soil in Vancouver with the Sevens jersey on, and that is a penalty. Not enough support there for the Canadians. It comes off a Japanese hand. Referee's letting it go. The late drop, beautifully timed, great run in. Fantastic work from Hanoko Tatsumi, and she's going to go all the way to the edge and get Japan's first score.
It's a great late cut. You see Canada defense just drifting across the pitch, and they're missing that connection from the inside. They need that.
Away it comes, Mai Otani. So critical to the Sakurai Sevens. Looking to ghost around through the gap goes Hana Nagata. The chase coming, but they are giving it up pretty quickly. The Fijian defenders, as Hana Nagata just sliced them open to go in under the posts and give Japan the lead back.
It was a great set play. There's no way they're going wide. They hit the centre where them, in fact, from Fijiana, and she just exploited them right up the middle, Hana Nagata.
We'll see what Canada come. In fact, they might cop one at the other end. Likely they will. Nagata. Got to get the conversion away quickly here. Got to go fast, Japan.
And then it's slung all the way across the pitch. And watch this defence from France. They needed to go together. Christians wasn't ready for that shoot. And Japan capitalised. First podium, finishing third. But they're finding it hard this weekend in Cape Town.
So all about progress as we build towards those.
Ball's there.
Good communication with the referee. The ball's available. Forced off. Well, that could be costly.
The oldest player Australia has is 27. I mean, this is a very young outfit.
Yeah, and this is the hardest place to learn your trade, you know, and they've had to learn it against New Zealand in terms of making finals and winning finals, but it will turn at some stage for them.
Yeah, here goes Japan breaking away. And Japan will get the goose egg off the scoreboard as they take it in and take it home. Nagata takes it the distance.
It's actually got one of the biggest cheers of the day so far. You see right at the middle of the park. They get a bit loose, Australia, and again, those are the little micro things that Coach Tim Walsh won't be happy about. Getting broken easy like that. It was just an in ball. Has a little look at the big screen. There was no Seals are ever going to catch her, and yeah, right underneath the 8 to get the maximum. Well done, Japan.
But Japan with this next possession.
Scrum on halfway. Brought away by Tatsumi. There's Otani. Looking for players on the wrapper, and there is Suda again into the hands of the captain. It's a face full of turf and a penalty. Tap and go from Nagata. Oh, Hana Nagata, that's really good heads-up stuff for Japan. Hana Nagata goes quickly and goes in under the post to give Japan the lead.
Make mistakes and then off to the races before he can even react. Canada just looking back behind them. Nagata so speedy, just penalizes them for that error.
The scramble as Nagata and Matsuda come together. Here's Otani. Japan, one of their better performances for sure. If they can finish this off in the last 3.5. Otani again in the thick of it, and now Himawari Matsuda puts a nice ball onto the chest again of Hana Nagata, and she leaves Stevenson sprawled behind. Japan extend the advantage.
Well, we saw the finish basically in that exact same spot for the last try, and switch back in that opened up the initial break, and then to finish it off, it's just a straightforward pin and pass, but it's because of the work that was done in the prior phases that set that up.